This is Rocket. Hello, and how are you? Hope you are doing wonderful. Before I will start doing my podcast, I am going to play a music. A sound. Is that the same? I don't know, but here you go. So, my topic for today is about all aboard, and if I do not make sense or I start losing my momentum in the middle of my podcast, that is because I waited this late at night, and there's a party next door, and they started it very early, and I have to wait it all this time so I don't capture the noise from the outside. So here you have it. Okay, Albert Einstein once said, logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. Do you believe in that? My answer to that for me personally is yes. And, sometimes I think about getting from A to B can be boring, routine for a lot of people, and that also for me, or for maybe some people. Or perhaps it could be magical and memorable. But really, for me, I do not take action from A to B to C. I'll just throw it out there and see what will be the outcome on a later day. Um, for example, a lot of people, they go on vacation, they fly. And I understand because they do not drive and flying is way faster. But they are missing something that they do not see. Because we drive a big rig, and for me, I like driving better because we can stop, we can go and look what's out there, and then we can go and try different type of foods. We can go to the museum, whatever place. Is that how I say it? Wherever place we are, and also we can go and sightseeing. While when you're flying, it's just pretty much a point A to B. So there's that difference. Yes, I do really. I would rather be in a car or a truck, so we can take some detours and see some scenery along the way. And being a traveler, I collected so many postcards in all of our travels. And it's like tomorrow Rebel will be here and he bought me some more postcards somewhere else. That is to me, that's the beauty of driving rather than flying. What else? And it's also when you fly, yes, you can take a lot of rest. But when you drive, you can stop. Like on our recent trip when I was with Rebel, especially in Texas, there's so much things to see. There's so much thing that I was curious about, and I come to realize that is because for me, I recognize the importance or what am I going to gain when uh, when I go with him with all these long travels. And I don't find it boring. It is just because we can only drive a certain miles per day. It's probably like 500 to 600 or 700 miles a day. But in between that, we stop. We can go to the museum. We can go to the souvenir store. So there's a lot of things to consider. The difference between flying and driving. So I believe I am going to lose my momentum, as I had stated before I started doing a podcast. I waited late to do my podcast, but I also understand because of the party where they started like 10 in the morning and it is now 11 o'clock. That's a long stretch. So I'm just gonna leave it like this, but What would you prefer if you are going to a destination? Would you rather be flying or would you rather be driving, and why? So there you have it. And as usual, this is Rocket saying, have a wonderful day and take care.